Alrighty, hey guys, Stan the Man here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be continuing our countdown to this year's WrestleMania, where basically I'm just doing a WrestleMania themed video. And today the theme is going to be the 10 most shocking moments of WrestleMania. You know, certain people losing, certain people making returns, people that you definitely don't expect to win, like a lower mid-carder beating a main eventer, or streaks being ended. It's just, there's been some crazy ones over the years, so without any further ado, let's get right into it. Number 10, we have Vince McMahon turns on The Rock and sides with Steve Austin at WrestleMania 17. This is the second time they went against each other. The Rock is defending his WWF title at the time. This match was absolutely incredible. You see here, stealing each other's finishers, chair shots from behind. Vince McMahon interferes, right? Comes down, hits The Rock in the skull with the steel chair. Nobody expected it. You see this gif here of Stone Cold just beating the living shit out of Rock. And sting handshake of Vince McMahon and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Never in a million years would you have expected that back then. Even looking back at it now, it's just like, holy shit, I cannot believe that happened. Next, we have Brock Lesnar breaking The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak of 21-0. This match was okay. They definitely did a pretty decent build-up for it and all that. Very physical match. Undertaker did okay in the beginning, got concussed somewhere through it. Brock Lesnar started kicking his ass, really hurting him. Ends up hitting the third F5 on The Undertaker. Yeah, whatever, sure, he's gonna kick out. Brock pins him for the third time after it. Doesn't kick out. Absolutely incredible. I mean, you see this guy here with the big ass, bug eyes, absolutely shocked. Even Paul Heyman was absolutely amazed that this happened, and it's hard to believe this WrestleMania this year, this happened 10 years ago, and I still think it's absolutely awful and shocking still to this day, looking back at it. At number 8, we have The Rock defeats John Cena at WrestleMania 28. They started setting this up the year before, after WrestleMania 27, when Rock cost Cena the WWE Championship against Miz at Mania. But anyways, we make it to the match. These are the two biggest stars in the company of all time, ever. It was amazing. Kicking out of each other's finishers. Crazy crowd ovation before anything even happened. But near the end of the match, John Cena decides to be a rock bottom, and Rock pins him. Now, I know it's like, yeah, of course Rock could beat him, but John Cena at that time was also just invincible, and he carried it all the way to the top. And John Cena won everything, so you figured he was going to win that. But amazingly, he didn't. It still is surprising. Up next, we have Sheamus defeating Daniel Bryan in 18 seconds for the World Championship. Now, this is crazy looking back at it, but at the same time, it's a little sad that they only gave the World Championship 18 seconds, but they were working with John Cena versus Rock and Triple H against Undertaker, so it's a little understandable. And I don't think there's ever been a World Championship match that short. I know, like, Intercontinental Championship-wise, there's been shit like that, but as far as main title, yeah, it's amazing that they actually did that. At number 6, we have the streak almost ending with a Sweet Chin Music Pedigree combo. Now, you know, these guys had a rivalry because of Shawn Michaels. Triple H's best friend went against him. So anyways, they have this incredible match. Crazy steel chair spots, power bombs. Even look at this part here. He gets spine busted on the steel. That was it. You heard everybody gasp for air. It was an absolute incredible moment. Like, really, I really thought it was done there. But, you know, you see here, he ended up tombstoning Triple H, and that ended the match. You see Shawn, Triple H, and Undertaker at the top of the ramp having a group hug. It was a good moment, but man, my heart just about stopped when that move happened. Up next, we have Shane McMahon leaping off the top of the Hell in a Cell against The Undertaker. They got this rivalry going. If Vince Vince said to Shane if he wins, he gets to control Raw. And, Undertaker just continues his legacy. Very physical match. You see the coast to coast on the garbage here. Classic snake eyes. We make it kind of halfway through the match. Shane throws some steel stairs and it breaks through the cell. So, of course, they get out. Shane McMahon smashes The Undertaker in the head with a TV monitor, and Undertaker's laying unconscious on there. But, of course, that crazy son of a bitch, Shane McMahon climbs to the top of the Hell in the Cell, does a prayer quick, and jumps off, and The Undertaker moves. That's one of the craziest bumps I ever seen. Mick Foley getting thrown off, that was crazy too. But that was almost 20 years earlier than that, and for something crazy like that to happen in modern wrestling was very impressive. I don't think anyone else would be allowed to do that unless it's a Shane McMahon Undertaker match, but it's definitely going to be a spot to remember forever. At number 4, we have Edge spearing Jeff Hardy off a 20-foot ladder. Now, these guys had to compete against Rock and Austin in the main event. The 6 of them just went absolutely insane. You see freaking Jeff Hardy walking on top of the ladder here. Him and Matt jumping off the top. These guys just did so much crazy shit. You see this video of Matt Hardy and Bubba Dudley getting the ladder pushed off, and they go flying out through all the tables. Absolutely insane. But we make it like halfway through the match. Jeff Hardy's trying to get the briefcase, so Bubba rips the ladder out. Jeff Hardy's freaking hanging there, swinging, and Edge is on the other ladder. So sure enough, what does Edge do? Jumps off, freaking spears Jeff Hardy from at least 20 feet in the air, landing right on his back on the canvas. It's absolutely insane. I don't think anybody besides Jeff Hardy would allow someone to do some crazy shit like this to him. It's just absolutely insane. You can say that that's fake and all that, but dude, jumping off a ladder like that, it's spring-loaded mat, dude, that's gonna hurt like freaking hell. Up next, we have Seth Rollins cashing in his Money in the Bank on Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania 31. Now, before this, I didn't even know you could cash in during a match, but clearly you're allowed to now. You see most of this. Brock Lesnar beat the living hell out of Roman Reigns. It was kind of a match to prove that Roman Reigns is a tough guy and he can last. I mean, I remember he made Brock Lesnar bleed, hit a Superman punch, a spear, and that. But Brock Lesnar gets speared by Roman Reigns near the end. All of a sudden, Seth frickin' Rollins' music hits. He comes straight booking on their part. And it's just something that I will never personally forget. Up next, we have the Hardy Boys return at WrestleMania 33. Gotta be honest, I screamed like a little freaking girl when they came out and their music hit. I was so happy. They looked great. You see Jeff here doing Whisper in the Wind, doing Swantons off ladder, real crazy stuff. You see Matt Hardy doing the Twist of Fate off the ladder to Carl Anderson. Very cool. And even Jeff Hardy, he's been gone all these years, but you think he gives a shit about jumping off a ladder through 2 guys? Nope, that's exactly what he did. Overall, I thought the match was really great too. And it really was a surprise. I don't think anybody expected it at all. And what was even more amazing is the Hardys won the tag titles. It's usually just dream shit like that. I mean, it's kind of hard when guys are gone like 7 years, and it's like, oh, well, I don't know if we should really put the titles on these guys since they've been gone, but, man, it worked. It was great. Feel-good moment. I have a freaking picture of it in my room. It was that great and memorable. And at number 1, we have Edge spearing Mick Foley through a flaming table at WrestleMania 22. Now, this was great. Edge lost the title a month before. He only held it a month, first time ever. So he really had to prove to people that it was bullshit that they made him lose it. And, yeah. Baseball bats, barbed wire, thumbtacks, absolutely insane. You see this, he runs and smashes Edge in the face with the barbed wire, drops him on the tacks. I mean, God, these guys put each other through so much hell. But we make it to the end of the match. Lita starts lighting the table on fire, puts all the fluid and shit on it. And Mick Foley gets thrown over the apron ropes. Sure enough, Edge comes hauling ass across the ring and spears Mick out of the ring through the table. It's just incredible. You could tell Edge was legit in shock as well, too. He was all shaky in that. It's just really crazy. I don't think I've seen quite a table spot like that ever again, and they probably have a lot to do with it. I know Edge burned his head and shit and his hair out. Same as Mick Foley, too. I remember he said he went home, and his wife said, "What's that burning smell?" And sure enough, it was Mick Foley. So that's just a crazy moment, and there's nothing better than a flaming table. Alrighty, guys, so that is going to be it for this video. Comment down below which of these is your favorite moment, or even one that I may have left out. If you haven't checked out any of the other WrestleMania themed videos, go ahead and check those out on the 20-day countdown. But, yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up button, and I will see you guys in the next video.